first out. Panic Attack looks to have mended the damage caused to the side skirts then. Kim Davis at the controls with the front lifting forks against Firestorm and the Phillipa. Is that working fully to its maximum potential, though, I wonder? This is the one they'll have to avoid, because if Wheelie Big Cheese gets a chance to flip you, you are out of here.
Robotwars, stand by.
Panic Attack team on the left, Firestorm on the right. And in their own pod, the Wheelie Big Cheese threesome. In the arena for the house robots, Sergeant Bash to confuse things with the flamethrower. And for maximum meltdown, Dead Metal in there too.
3, 2, 1.
Hardly mellow yellow out there in the arena. The three yellow machines, a banana skin battle developing. Wheelie Big Cheese in the middle, trying to get underneath Panic Attack's front forks to flip. Firestorm recognising the danger of Wheelie Big Cheese. Hey, look, I better take you out first. Firestorm, at the moment, the speedier of the three, and they're up to 12-mile-an-hour top speeds. They're all locked together. What is wrong with Wheelie Big Cheese's Phillipa? Nothing. Panic Attack spins to the ground. The Phillipa yawns open. Is it stuck open? No. Like a great yawning mouth, it closes once again. Panic Attack on the pit release button, but not depressing it. Wheelie Big Cheese is against the arena side wall, and Firestorm's Phillipa nearly came into play then. Trying to toss 99 kilos of cheese out of the arena. A jet of flame. Wheelie Big Cheese is up against it, against that arena side wall. Firestorm doing all the nagging. A real irritant in there, but they need to get out of the CPs, out of the Sergeant Bash can attack them. Wheelie Big Cheese is wedged underneath the side angle grinder, and I don't think can get out of there now. They need to slam that machine into reverse. You can see the studs on the tyres giving him some purchase. Refbot has a look. Wheelie Big Cheese is away. Slams into Sergeant Bash, hardly advisable. Panic Attack doesn't seem to be mobile. Yes, it is. It just moved, and that'll do. And there you can see the Firestorm boys, and in the background, Kim Davis of Panic Attack concentrating. His machine is just moving. The pit release button has been depressed. Firestorm has done all the work for me thus far, should it go to a judge's decision. Panic Attack hasn't done a great deal, and Wheelie Big Cheese seems to be waging its own war against itself. Firestorm against the arena side wall, and Panic Attack now comes back out. Were they playing cat and mouse? Come into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Well, I don't know. Panic Attack. Oh, Firestorm's in underneath. Can we see a flip in? No, they've missed an opportunity. Not great style by the Firestorm boys. Missed a chance to attack there. Wheelie Big Cheese, what has happened to Roger Plant's machine? It's been counted out. They're the first to go in this losers melee. Don't forget, the winner of the losers melee goes straight back into the main competition. Panic Attack, again susceptible to a Firestorm attack. The cheese is gone. They're out of it. A major surprise that for me in this semi-final. I thought Wheelie Big Cheese with a big number. No, they're not. Firestorm left in there with Panic Attack, and the judges will have to decide which of these two stays in the competition and which goes out at the end. Dead Metal has a say in it, and if anything, Panic Attack finishing the stronger there.
Well, Wheelie Big Cheese didn't make it. Panic Attack and Firestorm throw themselves at the mercy of our judges.
Well, Firestorm worked hard on Wheelie Big Cheese and played a huge role in the cheese going out. Panic Attack took an attack there. All these will be considered by the judges. For me, Firestorm was the more aggressive.
We have a judge's decision, and there's one thing I can assure you of. The winners are wearing yellow. They're looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. And I agree with the decision. They've gone for Firestorm!
I totally agree.
What went wrong?
I don't know, got stuck over there and could only go around in circles, so somebody hit us and for some reason it freed itself and then we were back out and then we lost the forks, so...
But you started to move a little bit more freely.
Yeah, we found the problem in the last fight was a screw had turned on the aerial and was grounding on the body, so intermittent faults with it.
Just a little thing like that.
Tiny little thing like that.
Gradually, maybe you wouldn't have had to go into the melee then, you could have just got through on your own, couldn't you?
Could have. Well...
Have you had a good time?
Yeah, it's been great.
You haven't scaled dizzy heights of the second wars, but you're always good. You're always good quality. Good robot.
Well, as long as we're entertaining us.
Good value.
Yeah.
We love yous. Please, ladies and gentlemen, go ballistic. It's Panic Attack! Well done, Kim. Yes! Well, put you through.
Brilliant.
But when you get to realise who you're going to be fighting next, maybe it wasn't such a good idea.
Maybe not.
You got Hypno-disc, Dominator, or Pussycat.
Oh, no.
I'll just say that again. Hypno-disc, Dominator, or Pussycat. Which one would you prefer?
We've never fought Pussycat yet. We fought Dominator last year and they knocked us out.
Aye.
Obviously, we fought Hypno-disc to get to this position, so it'd be nice to have a change and fight Pussycat.
What about that spinning saw of theirs, man? I mean, do you think it's going to do you any damage?
Well, we didn't get a lot of damage from Hypno-disc.
No,
although they didn't finish us off, which was nice of them. The original hit didn't seem too bad, and I think Hypno-disc is a lot stronger spinning disc than Pussycat.
Right.
So we should be all right.
So, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Ladies and gentlemen, go ballistic. It's Firestorm!
Firestorm survive in this semi-final. Now they'll meet Pussycat. First up, though, Dominator 2 against Hypno-disc.
The battles continue for a place in the grand final. The tension is high here in the pits, as you can imagine. I think this is a real battle of technology. Plasma nitrate coated titanium panels here. 4 times more powerful than last time. Double thickness shell. Hypno-disc, the spinning disc of doom, as we noted. They said put that on your toast and butter it.
That's what I said, isn't it?
How do you feel about the opposition?
It's going to be a good fight.
Yeah.
A really good fight.
It is going to be a good fight. You're very well matched.
Yes,
with the different weaponry.
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle of weaponry, and in this sort of flipping business, it's going to be a real slugging match, I think this is.
What can we expect from the spinning disc of doom this time?
Lots of holes, lots of sparks, bits everywhere.
We want to see that decimation that Hypno-disc is so good at.
We'll try our best.
Good. Yeah, and we want to see that decimation that Dominator 2 is so good at.
This is going to be history.
Is it?
Today, oh yes.
Is it? I love it when they talk, Dad.
Intriguingly, both these machines kept apart from Pussycat. The Cat beat Hypno-disc and Dominator in the last series. Dominator 2's bi-wedge and the axe against Hypno-disc's spinner. Paul, Peter and Chris, the Dominator boys. Ken and his sons Derek and Dave, the Rose family, famous with Hypno-disc.
Roboteers, stand by.
Who's in the arena with the ref bot for the house robots? Let's tell you. Sir Killalot. Almost invincible, I think he is. And Sergeant Bash has a fault. Fuel sometimes runs out, and the flamethrower.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Dominator 2, quick away on the right-hand side there. Trying to buffet Hypno-disc up onto its side. We've seen that tactic work in the past. Hypno-disc with the tiny wheels, the 10-mile-an-hour top speeds, and the sparks flying from the impact of that shredding disc. Down comes the weight, 12 kilos of force behind that Dominator 2 pneumatic axe, but again, the whole machine was buffeted and now torn by Hypno-disc. It's ripped the sides of Dominator 2. It's got through the armour, and Hypno-disc on top here now. What can Dominator 2 do to come back into it? Beat Derek and King B and Corkscrew earlier on in the competition. We've seen it beat Wheelie Big Cheese as well. Had its fortune, perhaps, when Wheelie Big Cheese conked out. There, Peter Halloway at the controls of Dominator 2 needs to come up with something, because Hypno-disc, for me, is on top. reached the grand final in Series 4. Pussycat stopped them. Dominator 2 beaten in the semi-finals in Series 4 by Pussycat. Why aren't they going in for the kill here, Hypno-disc? Why are they standing off? Is there something wrong with the forward drive? High rev sounding. I don't think there's anything wrong with the motors. There's the damage on Dominator 2. Do you know what I think's happening here? Hypno-disc think they've won it, and they don't want to sustain any damage. So they're staying out of harm's reach from Dominator 2. Tactics are being brought into play here. Well, it's not spectacular, but it is cagey. Canny by the Hypno-disc boys. The Rose family, you're not blooming, but you have presented a thorny problem for Dominator 2, which doesn't seem to be able to come back into this fight.